When your website actually makes you more money. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this website that was built for $100 alone was able to generate 16 leads within a year, and how you can replicate the system I used for this case study to actually make your website generate more money for you. But before we go, let me tell you about Mike. He runs a local HVAC company. Every single month, he writes a check for $2,000 to Google, sometimes even 2005 if it gets really competitive. The phone rings, he gets excited, but here's what happens. Half of the calls are people who are shopping around. They want three quotes. They're going for whoever is cheapest. The other half, wrong service area, not ready to buy, just browsing. Mike closes maybe one out of every 10 calls, and that customer, they found him through an ad next month. If Mike stopped paying, the customer sources disappear completely. Here's what he's been doing for 3 years. That's spending 72,000 on advertising, not on trucks, not on employees, not on equipment, just to rent the spots on the top of Google. And the worst part, next year that $2,000 might become 2,500, then 3,000, because everyone else is bidding, so the platform raises prices. You either pay more or disappear. Sounds familiar? If you've ever felt trapped paying for every single lead, you're not alone. Most local business owners think this is just how it works now. You want customers, you pay per click forever. But what if I told you there's a completely different way? That you can actually build out a simple one-page website just like this and are able to generate a ton of leads from ranking on the first page of Google for queries that people are actually searching for and looking to hire you right now in your market. So it's something we're going to dive deep in this video and how you can replicate the same system for your business. And for you, it's going to cost less than 200 and everything here is $224 gets you started. But we built out ours just to test out exactly what works and what doesn't for less than $100. So let me show you exactly what happened. The very first step we implemented was get an exact match domain. Exact match domain is basically you including the main service you render plus the city in the domain name. This kind of gives Google a local uh, uh, signal that you are local to that area, and it helps you when you're trying to build backlinks, which I'm going to cover later on in this video. If you're like most businesses, you basically have a domain name already, you have a website running. You can skip this part if that's okay. I'm going to show you what the next step is. So if you already have a domain, the next step you go to is include the core service you render plus the city in the title. Here's our core service, and here's the city and the state in the title of the website. The title of the website basically tells Google and the users exactly what your website is all about. So you want to basically include your core service plus city in the title of the website, whichever way, if you bought the exact match domain or not. The third step that you must take is also include the combination of the core service plus the city in the headline of your website. So this is the very first headline, H1 tag of the website. Then in the very first paragraph, just below the head one, you also want to include the core service plus city in the paragraph. Explain something, but make sure this sounds naturally in the paragraph. Basically, that's all we cover for this section of the website. The second section is the Our Service section. So in this section, you want to include all of the related services that you offer in your area. In our case, we offer gutter repairs, cleaning, and so on and so forth. Then the next section is why they should choose this gutter company. This section, you want to explain your professionalism, why people should hire you. Do you offer financing? Are you licensed? Are you insured? Do you have rewards to show? What kind of reviews have you gotten? What's your customer service like? So that's exactly what you want to explain in this section. Then the second to last section that you cannot skip is the frequently asked questions. This is the section you want to answer as many queries that your users might likely be looking for on Google. And you want to make it local to your area. You want to add it. Since we service McKinney, our questions are what gutters and why are they important for my McKinney home? What type of gutters are commonly used in McKinney? Another way to get these questions and not do your guesswork is basically go through Google. Type in the queries that you are looking to rank for. And you see this section they call people also ask. These are queries people are actively searching for on Google. You want to answer as many of these queries, but you don't want these generic ones. You want to make it local to your area. Like in this first one, it's how much the gutters cost on average. You want to make it in McKinney, Texas. How much does guttering cost in McKinney, Texas? That's exactly how you want to structure and answer the questions on your website. And the very last is the zip code. You want to mention the zip code that appears on your city location. So this is enables us appear for when people search for specific service with a zip code alongside it, and we tend to appear right here in the very first page of Google for that search query. So that's exactly what we did for the home page to dominate. So if you've done all of this, the next thing you need to do is to get Google to trust your website. And how do you do this? You want to get your website listed in multiple directories, as many directories as you can. We have a list of over 400 directories right here that you can go ahead and register your business today, and you can start improving your rankings. But rather hire someone on Fiverr to save us time and energy and effort. For $75, you get 400 local directories, all delivered within 7 business days. We have no affiliate with them whatsoever, so you can basically shop around and look for the best prices that fits your need, and you could get that done. So basically, that's all we spent: $75 plus domain name $15, and that's all $90. And we built out this website in November of 2024. By January of 2025, we got our very first lead, and overall, we get 16 lead from people filling out this form. There were certain things we didn't do with this website that could have generated us even more leads, giving us more visibility. The first thing we could have done was include a phone number, an active phone number. The phone number on the website here is fake, it doesn't work. So if I had an active phone number, I would have doubled or tripled the number of leads that we got. Why? Because people who are looking for our services are looking to hire right now. They're not looking for someone who's going to get back to them within 48 hours. They're looking for instant replies, instant quote right now. So if I had an active phone number, we would have gotten all of those quotes coming right out of the bat. So then another thing we could have done is also include related services, have each of them on a dedicated page. So it's like flipping a notebook. So each of the notebook that is being flipped, you have each of these services on that specific page, talking about just that specific service alone. That's exactly what we could have done, but we didn't do it. Another thing we could have done is also include nearby locations within 20 minutes driving distance, like New Hope, Laurel Crossing. Include all of these locations and target service pages with those locations on our website, and would have had anywhere between 50 to 100 page website for this single business. And that could have given us more attention, more leads, more visibility. Then we'll get more leads, more revenue for this business overall. Then aside from the citations, there are other ways we could get Google to trust our business and even rank us way higher. The very cheapest and easiest of them is press release. Press release is basically a newsworthy article that you release to the public, informing them of a new plan or a new service that you're trying to offer. The reason for this and how it benefits us with SEO is the number of websites that links back to our website. So here you guaranteed 450 guaranteed placement for $70. That is way too cheap to get. So it's something you should have. And for some locations and for some niche and for some areas, this is basically all you need to outrank all of your competitors in that specific area. So this is something you really want to look at and focus your attention on more. Then if you want even then if you're in a tough space, or you think you still want to dominate your area such that your competitors do not catch up with you, you want to consistently build backlinks to your website. I use a local SEO mentor of mine, Jackie Cho. He offers niche edits and local guest posts for anywhere between $74 to $90 and 95 $90 to $95 for niche edit. So you can get all of this done and completely do this yourself. It's not something you have to pay someone for. You can do this yourself, and you can get all of these rankings that I'm saying right here. All of your services ranking on position one to position 5, position 10. So all of this, you can get this done yourself, and you save yourself that much money you spend on ads every single month. So if ads are working for you right now, you could keep paying for them. But I indulge you to please channel a little bit of that money. Like I said, it costs you $224 to get all of this started, including the website itself, the content, the domain, the press release, the citations. All is $224. You can completely do this yourself. If you're stuck anywhere, leave your questions in the comment section and I would answer them, I'll reply them even with a video. So why small website, big websites? So you might be thinking, how does this tiny one-page website beat Yelp? How does it beat Angie's List? Those companies spend millions on SEO, great. But the secret is Google doesn't advertise, but everyone SEO. Google doesn't advertise, but SEO person knows. Google loves exact match domains. When someone searches gutter installation mechanic, they see this exact match domain as relevant to that specific page. So Yelp's page, it's like Yelp slash gutters mechanic or something generic. Angie, the same deal. They are big sites trying to rank for everything. They are even able to rank on position number one because of their authority, that the number of links that is being sent to their own page. So we kind of use that same system to beat them for that local search because of the number of links we are pointing to our own page for the core service that we render. Then if you're targeting multiple locations, while it's good to target inner service pages also like this, but the multi-site strategy works better. So while you target this to build authority with that local website, you want multi-site strategy that targets each domain for each location. This builds your authority overall in that specific location. Since we've established that the number of links pointing to the home page tends to boost the rankings, and Google tends to favor exact match domains and the home page targeting that core service. So if our website were able to generate 16 leads within a year, that's around 1 to 2 leads every single month. So imagine we're able to generate 2 leads for these 7 cities right here. That could give you anywhere between 14 to 35 leads every single month, completely free. This is less than what you spend on ads, on Google Ads. And this is how the structure is going to look like. You have your own page, you have your service hub that lists all of these services, you have your location that lists all of the locations that you service, and you have a mixture of the location plus service page to target multiple locations too. So you can expect anywhere between 50 to 100 page per website, and the number of leads could just skyrocket overnight. So the real cost to get you started, like I said, is $224. You could look at this. Compare that to spending ads $2,000 every single month and $24,000 every single year. That's a lot. So why ads and SEO work better? So here's something important. I'm not saying ads are bad. If ads are working for you right now, keep them running seriously. But here's the smart play. Keep ads running while you build out this specific city site. Use your ad revenue to fund the strategy, SEO strategy. Over the course of 6 to 12 months, your organic traffic grows. Your site starts ranking, leads starts coming in Google. You get them completely for free. Eventually, you might turn off ads completely or keep small budgets for just backup. Either way, you're no longer dependent on ad platform that raises price year after year. You own your lead source forever. So you can basically go out and build out this thing yourself, or you work with us. We work with us. We don't just build out the site and vanish. We ensure they work for you. We get you leads. We help you automate the system. We set up a system for you. We manage your Google business profile such that you are able to show up in a map pack. We set up review collection automation for you also. Set up a missed call text back function for you. AI chat widget that books appointment for your autopilot. And we stay on top of all Google updates and make adjustments to your website. So within the next 90 days, you can keep paying for ads and say, well, I like my ads. They're working for me. I don't think I need SEO. It's completely fine. So, but for those of you who are watching and think, okay, oh, I think this might be worth the risk. Within the next 6 months, you're going to be guaranteeing yourself another entire lead engine that will gather leads for you month after month, completely free of charge. And you can get started for just $204 per site. So if you watched so far to the end of this video, thank you for watching. I would like you, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Book a call this week and let's look at your market together and see how we can get this thing done for you so that you can stop paying those expensive fees on ads. Thank you for watching and leave your questions in the comment section. I'll answer them. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.